Hey guys, Yugi for All here. I keep getting asked questions on how I clean cards or prep cards for grading. So I've got a couple just crappy, common, nothing cards that have wax buildup, like some black gunk here. I think these are just wax buildup, and there's some gunk there. So I'm going to show how I do to get most of the waxing off, if not all of it off. Depending how bad it is. Like these are really, really bad, so I might be able to get most of it off, but I can show you how to get the black stuff off without damaging the card, so you can send it off for grading. So all I normally use is a microfiber cloth, some just regular Q-tips, and a little bit of water, as well as a paper towel. Just pan over right there. So all I'll essentially do is I'll take a Q-tip, I'll dip it in the water, fully submerge it so it's wet, and I'll just dab it onto the paper towels to get rid of the extra water. From there, I will then just go right to the card and I'll just rub it in a circle while applying some pressure. So you can see that black spot is already gone. So then what I'll do after is I'll just fold over my microfiber and I'll just wipe. So there you can see that black spot is gone. So I'll do the whole edge. I dip, I dab onto the paper towel, and I'll just rub while applying some pressure. You just have to press firmly, but not too hard where you're pressing through the card. You can see it's getting rid of the black spots. So it's a really, really easy way of cleaning cards where you're not using any chemicals or really damaging the card whatsoever. Obviously, if you have a lot of edge wear like this, especially around like the corners, you want to just be careful when it comes to applying water. Because it doesn't have any waxing buildup there, you have a higher chance of damaging the card. So you just have to be very, very careful when you're working around the edges. But other than that, it works very, very well. You can see all that black is now gone. And you can see now that the waxing where I was also rubbing was gone. So if you have little spots like that, this might actually be a paint chip. I'll just see if I can clean it off. If not, then yeah, so that's the card. That's where it's been scratched, but you can see already how it's already kind of dispersing that wax. So if you do this 3 or 4 times, then you rub it with that, it'll start to break up the wax buildup on the back of the card. So let me see if I can find one that normally when you're sending a card in, it has a little bit of waxing. Like this one, I believe. So there's a little bit of waxing on here. It's nothing really too crazy. Most of that you can get off. So see here. So you kind of want to do it in sections. So that way you can allow the card to dry in the area that you were just working on and not to get it too wet to the point where it's starting to seep through. So you can already see, like right here, that waxing is gone. It's not as blotchy. So I'll dip again, dab the excess water off. I'll work this area right here and see if I can get that off. Let's see. So you can see it's not as thick. So if I do that a few times, I should be able to get the majority of that waxing off and prepare the card for grading. So you can see right here, that waxing is gone. There's still a little bit there, but it was really, really thick. But you can see in comparison, that's just your normal waxing right here. And then you have heavy splotch waxing. Sometimes you won't get it all off, but it will help the surface to not have it as messy like this. But it's an easy way of just kind of cleaning your car with no chemicals, very little risk of damaging it because the Q-tip is soft. As long as you are not pressing to the point where the Q-tip's bending, you won't damage the card. Let's see. So this one, no, it's this one. This one has some dirt or something on it. So same exact concept applies. Let's see if I can get it. So see, that one was easy. Just all gone. I'll try again with the waxing. This waxing isn't as bad. I might have better luck on this one. Using a little bit more water this time. You can see it's pooling. Just don't let it sit on the card. So you'll kind of do a small area like this. You'll rub it in and then you'll wipe. And you can see now that that waxing is almost gone. So it's a very easy way of cleaning cards. I'm not too sure. The same applies for the front as well. So you can see here, actually, all this gunk is on the hollow. So if I do the same thing, I dip, I dab it on the paper towel. See, black spot's gone. So I can do this through the whole hollow without worrying about it getting scratched. So you can see where I've done it, and it's wet. Wipe that off. This car is really beat, but you can see now there's no gunk. None of that crap that was on there before I did it. So, very easy way of cleaning it. Low risk. Again, you just have to be careful, especially around edges. You can see, like, if I rub too hard here, I can just damage, pretty much take the rest of it off. So you just don't press so hard, but hopefully this helps when you guys are cleaning some cards. Obviously, if they're this beat, they probably won't be getting graded, but thanks again for watching. Hopefully this will help somebody. Peace.